together with Sherrif, and welcome Sherrif.
Thank you.
To give you a few updates on what our plans are for Convene for Climate in Barcelona on October 2nd and 3rd. Sherrif.
Well, you're going to turn it over to me already?
Yes.
Good day, everybody, and thank you for being here. By the way, the paper that he is using is recyclable and edible, just in case. And I'm actually being equally as sustainable because I'm using my phone. So, you know, when we got together, and first I must say that I am thrilled that with the Convention Bureaus of Europe, there's 28 countries. Certainly, Copenhagen and Denmark is here, but it's 28 countries across Europe, which is incredible that they will come together and join together with PCMA on this journey of sustainability. We chose the platform because bringing together people around business events is what we do, is about solving problems. And we feel that sustainability is an existential threat to our industry, all the things that we do, and it must be addressed. Hi, Michelle. And you know, we talked about why now and why should we do this now. And the Convention Bureaus of Europe, as well as PCMA, feels that there's too many misnomers around sustainability in society, and we should unite to ensure that we're doing this. Our goal for this conference, one of the platform, is that we're driven by responsibility. We, as an industry, and all of you, including the media, as leaders of this industry, have a responsibility for the planet that we live on, and for our industry to survive. And so we really feel that addressing climate and the impact that we have on our footprint on the planet is important. So with that, creating this conference is about coming together in a platform that hopefully is very safe, but focuses not just on leadership and words, but making those words into action and curating an audience with the approach that we will take concrete action. At PCMA, we also believe what the EIC is doing on sustainability has been pretty remarkable. And last year, the team achieved the foundational level of the EIC certificate or of standards. At Convene Leaders in San Diego, we achieved the silver level of that accreditation. And we are proud to say that, is Jamie here? I'm sure she's going to be happy for me to say this. But we are working towards achieving the gold level standard for EIC. So we're gonna do that. I know that you all believe this, and I know that it sounds very trite, but we have a responsibility to leave this planet better than we found it. And so that our kids, our grandkids can have a better life. And so events industry, what we do of bringing people together and focusing on that is really what this is about, is leaving a better future. Convene for Climate will allow us to come together to ensure knowledge is transferred. We will create networks and provide platforms which will answer overarching questions over time and develop three things before I turn this back to Matthias. We want to reimagine and explore ideas about the future to cultivate opportunities and challenges and better prepare to make better decisions and to act upon them now. We also want, along on this journey, is to inspire people to co-create with anyone that wants to join us. We truly believe that we are not going to solve this with the Convention Bureaus of Europe and PCMA. So we want our partners like Destinations International, anyone that wants to be a part of our family in the future to join us, because we believe anything to do with climate is a global challenge, and we all have to come together to solve it together. And as that, we want to create a movement around the world that will help us influence, grow our business, increase investments, and through sustainable practices, and shape a future that together that we can all be proud of. I'm going to turn this back to you, and Matthias, let you really focus on the three themes of the conference.
Yeah, thank you, Sherrif. What is the conference about? I had a very interesting conversation yesterday evening with Stephen Rose about the transformation. And this conference is about transformation of our industry. And we are facing two megatrends at the moment, very strong megatrends. One is, of course, sustainability, and the other one is digitization. And digitization and sustainability need to go hand in hand. And this is how we drive twin transformation forward. And this is why we decided not only to focus on sustainability during the conference, but also on digitization. So because we need these two tools in order to save our future. So what exactly is the conference about? It's a conference which is focusing on a curated group of people, 90 to 120 attending this conference. We want to reimagine, we want to inspire, and we want to start a movement, as Sherrif has already mentioned. So where is it taking place? It's taking place in conjunction with Convene EMEA, PCMA Convene EMEA conference in Barcelona in autumn this year. And this part of the conference will take place at NTT Data. And the office managed by NTT Data is one of the most sustainable office buildings in Europe. And we are more than happy to gather in this building and in this surrounding, in this environment, which very much reflects the topic which we are going to discuss during this conference. So it's not only about the topics, of course, it's about workshops. We really want to produce content. We want to foster peer learning. We want to learn from each other. And what we especially want is not only inviting those, and we always call it those we know already, those who are in the room. We also want to invite those who are not yet in the room. We want to invite other industries. We want to have a cross-sectoral approach to really learn from other industry. We need to have tech companies on the table. We need to we want to have the airline industry being part of this conversation. So it needs to be a very broad approach to find solutions for all the challenges we are facing together. This conference should be a global conference taking place in Europe. This is the very first and the inaugural edition, which is planned to be held in Barcelona in autumn this year. And if this will be a success, and we all need you to help us to make this conference a success, we will definitely work on a second edition. I think that's probably the plan we all have. Handing over back to you, Sherrif. How can one become part of this community?
Yeah, absolutely. And so, as Matthias said, I'm going to try and fast forward this a little bit. The audience will be intentionally curated, and we're looking at maximum of 120 people or so. And the goal is to have our industry, but also have people outside of our industry, adjacent spaces to help us. There is a QR code up there that, for expression of interest. If you could take a picture of it, and we will definitely have you get registered. Again, it's a limited number, so we really want to curate the audience and making sure that we've got the right people that are prepared to act and can make decisions.